Welcome to the Urban Cowgirl Show. Today, another session, another episode, trying to lay Sadie down. We have not been successful yet, but we've been watching whenever we can, other horses, other trainers, other techniques, and Sadie is kind of a different horse than she was a few months ago. She seems to be more submissive, more responsive to us. She's a youngster. And what we want to do by laying her down is make her realize that ultimately she needs to be submissive to our requests. So Katie has done this. Katie even looked on YouTube for Marvin's videos, which we saw months ago. He was, if not as bad, almost as bad or even worse, we're not sure, than Sadie, but his videos are not up there anymore. And the thing is, after many sessions with Marvin, he finally did get laid down. Now, we're not going to try. We're going to try not to let her knee down. Now, Sarah has never done this. She's got the flag. She's going to listen to Katie. Whatever it takes, we're going to continue to try. But this time, although I'm worried about keeping that knee up, we kind of think that you have to, so that they realize that they must be submissive eventually. She's kind of licking her lips. And we have the vaulting surcingle on as a compromise. It gives us some extra places to wrap around, but if she does roll over on it, it's not the same thing as a horn. We're in the middle of our uncovered arena because in our square pen, which we've had many a session, we kind of run into the wall sooner than we want to. You want to help her, Sarah, whatever she's trying to do? This definitely needs at least 2 people and 1 person at the camera. It's definitely potentially dangerous, but definitely potentially very advantageous. Okay, she's going to try to lunge her with her knee up. And I'm here behind this barrel and step up because I am recuperating from left hip replacement surgery. I can't be knocked over. It would be very bad. Watch Sarah every move, because if we don't make it this time, next time. Okay, she's about to knock into this barrel. And if she does, it could be potentially dangerous for both her, me, Katie, everybody. She has to realize we want submission. And of course, laying down is an ultimate sign of submission. She's licking her lips, Katie. Katie has taught Sadie a lot of things in the last few months, like stay away from our feeder until we have it set up. Like you don't get to go to the gate of the arena until we're ready to take you to the gate. Those are all submission activities. Now, I don't think we've ever done this much dancing around. So far, I feel it's safe. Maybe Sadie's going to get tired. Every time she puts her head down, she's thinking about it. A horse will put their head down only to eat, drink, or lay down. She's obviously not going to eat and drink here. She's thinking about laying down. Good. Kind of rocking back, but she's still swishing her tail, telling us, no, I don't want to do this. She's got to be getting tired. Look at that. Look at that. Katie's pulling on the yacht rope line that's wrapped around her belly and got her left front leg up, trying to get her off balance. Of all of the techniques we've used, this is the one we've kind of settled on for this stage of Sadie's training as giving us the leverage that we need, but making it not too dangerous with tack. Good. I've seen many a trainer lay down a horse with many, many different techniques and many, many different horseanalities. So we haven't found, whoa, we want to be careful that she won't fall into the fence. It's a vinyl fence. If she falls into it, it's likely to split some rails. If not, cause a hazard to her. She's licking her lips. Katie wants to move her over closer to the center. Head down, licking lips. Not swishing right now, a little bit. Head down. What I think is going to happen is that she's going to have an aha. She's going to say, oh, well, I might as well just lay down. That's what I'm hoping will soon happen. What do you think about lifting the right front?
Right now?
It's up to you.
I wouldn't change what we're doing.
Okay, just wants to continue with the left front. Maybe next time the right front.
Fresh leg to stand on.
We think she's tired out. With this kind of balance, and we don't want to change the balance and give her, quote, a fresh leg to stand on. We don't know how many times Marvin was being asked to lay down, but we saw equally stubborn behavior from him, and then finally that particular trainer on YouTube laid Marvin down, but I think she was worn out after many a session. And like we said today, we were going to review those videos and couldn't find them on YouTube. We don't know why. Closing all the doors. The only door that's going to be open is lay down. Pulling, trying to pull her off balance. Head down. Even visually close the door with our blue flag. Do you want Sarah to pull with that white rope? to help you.
I don't want.
Doesn't want us to get caught up.
Yeah,
Putting
I
it
don't want
together.
you and Sarah tripping over each other.
Okay, we're not ready to have anybody else get involved in
Oh,
Sadie's behavior right now. The closest we've ever gotten Sadie to lay down was we got her to put 2 knees down on the ground, but then we couldn't get her to put her hips down. And that only happened once, and we don't even know how we got it. Maybe out of balance, and she just decided to use her other knee for balance. It was in the square pen with other helpers. Good, good. Licking lips. Good. If anybody can do this with Sadie, it's going to be Katie. Because Katie has a real good relationship with Sadie. Has taught her many submissive things in the last few months, including keeping her away from the feeder when we give her a snack at night. She stands way back because she understands that she won't get the feed if she comes too close. Yeah, Sarah. I can't
move over this way?
Yeah. I can't move away fast, so Sarah's going to take the camera. And I'm going to move back, but try to be in voice range. Head down. All that hopping in a circle, she's just trying to get away from the pressure. And away from the request.
oh.
You know, I watched somebody from Australia lay his horse down, and he took the horn and shook it back and forth. You want to take the handle of the surcingle and kind of give her a little scoochie.
What do you mean?
He took the horn of his saddle and pulled the saddle back and forth on the back of the horse.
What is that supposed to do, though?
Somehow the horse went down after he did it, so it told the horse, yeah, like that.
I mean, when I watched that, I got the feeling that horse had not laid down for the first time.
No, I know, we see these things and we know that the horse had been laid down before. So maybe that was a cue to the horse to lay down from prior experience. The day that Eve laid down for us a few months ago, we were all kind of surprised because we could tell that there was a light that came on, and she said, okay, I'm just going to lay down. We need that light to come on with her daughter Sadie. Sometimes,
Try it with 2 legs.
say that again.
It's too dangerous to try it with 2 legs.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to tie up another leg. Is that what you're saying? Or yeah, no, I don't trust hobbles myself. I've had bad stories told to me about hobble-trained horses breaking their legs. So then the issue right now, the choice, the decision is, if we stop on a good note, then do we have to start all over again next time to get her tired? Or sometimes the next time they say, oh, I'm not going to go through that this time. I'm just going to be submissive.
Knowing Sadie, I think we have to go through it again.
Go through it again, says Katie, knowing Sadie. Sadie's pretty stubborn. You want to do it?
Yeah.
We've even had our team members lay down near her so she'd see that laying down is okay. But that didn't work either.
You've laid Eve down next to her?
Trying to figure me out.
No, she wasn't in the room when Eve laid down, no. Can she learn from her mom? I don't know. Do we want to have two horses in the same place trying to do this? Will Eve lay down again readily, right away? Don't know. Years ago, I trained her mom Eve to lay down, and I got it so that within just a couple minutes, she understood the request and she laid down. But then I didn't do it for years. So it's almost like I had to start over again when I started training her again. Let me just suggest that in front of her, where she can see you, off to the side, lay down for a minute, where you're safe.
Okay.
Let's try it again.
On my back.
On your side, so you can move if you have to.
Okay.
That's all we want Sadie to do, is put her haunches down and lay down on her side. Remembering that she sees best out of her peripheral vision somewhere nearby
Right. I'm gonna wait until
when she stops jumping around. And you know, I'm going to upload this video, and anybody who happens to have any other ideas, let us know, please. We don't want to give up on this task. We think we can teach Sadie to lay down on request. A little closer, kind of on your hip. Lay down on your hip. That's it. And you see how Katie is crouching. Make her move. If you're not getting the right answer, look to me like she was thinking about tucking her butt. You remember what Jill suggested, that we put a carrot between her legs and get her to bow? Should we try that as a last resort today?
We can try it, but she usually gets the carrot before she does anything positive.
Usually gets the carrot before she does anything positive. Well, give Katie a carrot if you would. You know, how do you train, go ahead, Sarah. How do you train a horse to bow? This is one way to do it. Between her front legs from behind. Make her bring her head down. Oh, she almost stooped. Did you feel it? See it? Sarah's learning how to stay out of strike zone.
This is just frustrating her more.
The carrot is frustrating her more?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not going to work for us. Put it in your back pocket. Let's find a note of resolution here. You want to get your flag up? Sarah, why don't you just get the flag? It's cold and windy today. I wonder if it was hot and she was sweaty and we hosed her off, if it would help. We've tried that in the past, but maybe coupled with the small step progress we've made today, we'd get her to go all the way down, because she likes to roll when she's hot and sweaty and wet in sand. So far, I have to say, she stopped trying to kick up at you so far. That answer wasn't getting her anywhere. Uh-oh. Okay, she got away. That's not good. Let's just get her back in position. And Sarah, do you want to get this camera?
Yeah. Do you want to stay by a fence? That way you have
I'm
support.
going to stay by the camera so I can talk about what I'm seeing, what I'm thinking. A lot of this is repetition, 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 so we probably won't include it all in this new episode on laying Sadie down, but we'll let you know how long we worked today. Let's just try this one more thing. If she puts her head down, say down. We'll have a verbal cue. Down. Good, down.
She doesn't know what that means.
I know, but she will if we happen to use the right cue when she puts her head down and then ultimately lays down.
So if she doesn't lay down, she's never going to associate down with lay down.
Except that at least it means her head down in my mind. Verbal cues can be powerful if you associate them with certain behaviors and movements. You know, we put a lot of stress on that right leg. I'd say let's find a good time when she puts her head down. I kind of feel like we're maybe asking too much of her muscles right now. Good. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. How about that as our moment, Katie? Just let all the pressure go.
I'm not going to let her foot go while her head's up. So I'm gonna
Okay, only when her head's down, says Katie. Good. Okay, pressure released. And that's all for today. A very long session, once again, trying to lay down Sadie. See more at www.urbancowgirlchannel.com.